Ta-da! We have music or sound or something. Okay.
Nothing like good old-fashioned strawberry milk.
Alright, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by and catch us on Let's Talk Racing. Sorry my back was to you. I was still playing with microphone. Realized somebody disconnected. Oh well. Stuff happens. Anyway, got Matt in the background. I'll be joining him on the other side just shortly.
Where do we start? Where do we begin? Where do we end? New chat room. Facebook chat room. Actually, it looks pretty good so far. So, trying that out tonight.
Since most everybody we got that's been joining in is usually on Facebook anyway, they go straight to that chat room and get right in.
So they don't even have to even log into the site. They can also go to the chat room.
Yep.
Straight from Facebook.
Yes. And they can watch and listen to the show while they're chatting.
And they can watch and listen to the show while they're chatting. This is news to me. I just found out 5 minutes ago. So, let's start here. Racing this weekend. They're in Dover. The trucks and the cup guys are in Dover, right?
Yes.
Trucks and cup guys are in Dover. Dover. Blah, 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 Dover. Are all three of them there? Oh, man. Triple header. Caitlin Shaw will be calling in at 7 o'clock here shortly. I hope. Racing this weekend, it is the Pro 6 Grand Stocks, U-Cars,
Super Streets.
Super Streets are done. Trucks, and that's it. Modifieds.
When are you going to
At Langley.
Did you say you're going to be playing in one of the modifieds?
Working on it.
Working on it.
We are working on it. So, Night of Destruction coming up October 30th. That's a Saturday. Classes and fields are being determined as they speak. I got a rough sketch. I can't give it out, but they are there. INEX Nationals, big weekend. October 7th, 8th, and 9th. This is something, folks, you don't want to miss. 200 to 250 of the best Legends drivers will be there for this weekend. The reserved parking is almost filled for the trailers. And there's close to 100 spots. It's going to be nuts.
I got my parking.
Jim Boyle says, "Woohoo, I made it." He must be talking about getting in the chat room. Thank you for joining us.
Is he the one that said he was going to skip class or something? I don't know. I got lots of notes about when we sent this out.
He was going to skip class to watch us?
Yeah.
I hope it was an easy class. Caitlin Shaw is going to be calling in. She should be calling in anytime now. Trevor Edwards, Rolling Thunder Modified driver, will be calling in at 7:30. And then Canis Ganny, who is I
believe a late model driver out in Phoenix, Arizona area.
So we ain't got no deal. Oh, hey! Yeah, we said it at the same time. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Good to see you. We ought to have him down here one night. We can do something out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Around the car. Jim, be interested in coming down and doing that?
Well, I talked to him about trying to do that sometime.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. We can do that.
Be fun.
That would be fun. We're waiting on Caitlin to call.
I'm going to text her real quick.
Okay. What else are we going to talk about? CE ended up second in the nation. He did not get his state champion, or second in the state, I should say. He says yes. Good. We'll set it up. Very soon, actually, we need to set it up. He ended up second in the nation, finished third at Old Dominion, and he had to win it up there to get the state championship.
Did that one where he got DQ'd hurt him?
Yes. Do that the 29th. 29th of October. Jim says he can bring the car down the 29th of October. I think it's the 29th of October, right?
No, 29th this month. That's a week from today. Today's the 22nd. 7 days is 29th.
Oh, yeah.
Where you
We
at?
can do that. That's next weekend. Yeah.
No, that's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Today is the 22nd. The double deuce.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
Now?
I got you.
Did you sleep too much?
No, I haven't slept at all today. But I did have some excellent energy drinks, which we will talk about later, off air.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's saying hi. This actually is a pretty cool chat room because it also shows your profile picture.
Yep.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. What else is new?
There's a lot of things that are new, but I can't say much about them.
One of them.
Terry's got some neat stuff coming up. She
gonna be here this weekend?
No. Nope, she will not be here this weekend. You should get on Skype tonight and fuss at her.
I'm going to.
But she's got good reason.
Okay. Okay, Roger and Matt, you later.
You're late?
You're later late.
No, we're late.
We're late on what? We were on air on time.
Your clock is fast. Come on now. We've got an atomic clock over here.
7:07 as of right now.
I do need to get my seconds back up there again. Somebody screwed around with it, and I don't have my seconds up there anymore. So I can't do my little 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown in the background.
Oh, we don't need to do that. We're not that.
It's fun. Let's see. You're working at trying to get a modified ride at the end here.
We're working on that.
And
We're still working on that. Last Pro 6 race, points race, will be this weekend. I think it's the last U-Car race.
everybody look up behind us. Matt clinched the track championship for this year.
Yay!
Where's the canned laughter when you need it?
Yeah, where's the can of laughter when you need it? Billy at Ottawink did that for me today. Very nice. I like it.
By the way, Charles is down in Florida for 2 weeks doing his, basically, I reckon you would call it a competition for being the best
Mirror
person.
Image Award.
I think 1 week is mirror image and the other week is something else. I still wasn't figuring it out.
Matt the Rookie. You're right, too. I'm sorry.
Rookie of the year, too.
Got Rookie of the Year honors, too, on it for that, Jim. So. And somebody else did get Rookie in a championship.
I know 2 people that got Rookie of the Years. Bobby Gobble, well, no, Bobby.
No.
He ain't clinched it yet.
No. Throughout the whole year, or all of Laney's history, we found 3 so far that have gotten Rookie of the Year
and track
champions. Marcus Mitchell did it.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin did it in mini stock.
Well, Charlie Doyle would have to, too.
And Charlie Doyle did it too.
Considering he was the first late model
Yep.
track champion.
But he had 3 championships in a row too. He had a limited, he had a grand stock, and then he had late model the next year.
Yeah. Now, question. Now, the first year when Langley, well, nah. I ain't even going to get into that one. That's a long time ago. Who the hell knows the answer even?
Go ahead.
I was trying to figure out, when the track first started,
I didn't think.
whoever ran those first divisions.
But see,
whoever
I
got
always
the track
thought in a new
championship-
year of a new division that they didn't have a Rookie of the Year that year because everybody would be considered a rookie.
Yeah.
So your champion would automatically be your
Rookie
rookie.
of the year, too.
So is that necessarily a Rookie of the Year, or is that? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds cool.
So, I don't know. That's up for debate. But we did do that, which is a pretty good, cool thing.
But anyway, yeah, Terry was, back to Terry, she was talking about coming down She's going down to Atlanta Motor Speedway with Dick Barber. They're going to have some stuff with the sponsors and stuff down there. In fact, I got invited to go down there for October 1st and 2nd.
That's next weekend. That's next week.
Yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yep. So I'm sitting here, because I got stuff. We're setting up some next Friday at the NASCAR Sports Grill. Wayne Edwards from the Truck Series, and his son Trevor, who is running once again the Rolling Thunder Modifieds, will be there Friday late afternoon. I believe they're talking about probably 5 or 6 o'clock getting there, because they're going to be doing some practice Friday at the track, and then they'll go from the track to there. They'll do autographs and have the cars out for display, and potentially some other drivers are going to be out there too. I think you're going to try to be out there with your car.
Next Friday. Yeah, I think we can do that.
Hey Jim, we should get you out there with yours. What the hell? Go out there and sign autographs. Be like a big wig. But yeah, that'll be fun. That'd
be the first.
Yep. So, and Terry wants me to be down there for that stuff down here.
And that weekend, the Rolling Thunder Modifieds are running at Atlanta Speedway.
They're twin 75s, and so which really kicks the butt, because we're going to be doing something fun with Trevor's car. I have to tell you that one later. But anyway, go ahead and carry it. Go through your. I reckon finish more. I'm gonna see if I can get Caitlin on the phone here. See what's happened to her.
I don't know what else we got. INX Nationals.
Well, you got your results.
NX.
Results from Langley.
You mean you actually put them up?
No, I didn't put them up.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You haven't been putting them up here lately. We can do that real quick. Let me get them here. Let me see if we can get to them real quick. That would have been the 18th of September. And that was a really exciting night of races. Modifieds had twin 75s. Very exciting racing throughout. 18 cars showed up. Thomas Stinson took both wins. The first race, Rusty Wood ended up second. Sean Beluzzo third. Kyle Wood and Alan Purser were your top 5. The second set of races, Thomas Stinson won, with Sean finishing second, and they are in a very close points battle right now. We'll look that up in a second. Robbie Babb was third, and Chris Johnson making, I think, his first appearance down here this year. Chris came down and ended up finishing fourth, with Joe Scarborough finishing fifth. Langley Fan Club Super Streets. Randy Sample took home another win this week, with Richie German finishing second.
German.
Randy Akers third.
German.
Richie German.
German? I thought it was German.
Richie German.
Okay, fine.
Ryan Nestor finished fourth, with Sean Calloway finishing fifth. Casey Cycle City NX Legends. Steve Kesey took home another win finally, with Brian May, Joe Hendricks, Spencer Saunders, and Kevin Fosey, the number 55.
Fossey.
Kevin came from Quebec, Canada. Fossey? Quebec, Canada, to run, and he was down here since Wednesday getting ready for the Nationals. If you think they're not coming in from out of state, they came in from Canada.
Out of country.
Easy Auto of Newport News U-Car division, Landon Florian took home a win, with his brother Adam right behind him. Sammy Gaeta finished third. Michael Walters fourth. Matt Morgan came out. That was your top 5. In the Rhonda Claiborne Realtor HRKC Pro Wing Champ Cards, Jake Harberts took home, I believe it's his second win of the year. I'll have to check on that. With Charlie Ray Laura finishing second, Ryan Hudgens, Ashley Mullis, and Bill Mullis making another appearance. This is his first appearance of the year. Did a great job.
Got what, fifth?
finished 5th, right behind his daughter Ashley, pushing her along to the win. And that was a really exciting race.
For a while there, I thought they were going to be able to push the 3 of them, get around the front 3, but
Bill said the cart was just a little too loose when he had somebody behind him, and when there's only 2 carts compared to 3, there was just no way he was going to catch him.
Yeah.
This weekend's card, let me go back here, and we're going to look at the points real quick. On this week's card, I'm going to make sure I say it right. Schedule, racing schedule. We have, which will be the 25th.
We went through that.
Did we?
Yeah, at the beginning we were talking about who was going to be running.
They got twin 50s again this week.
Modifieds? They got twins?
Says, no, I'm sorry. 50 lap modified.
That was last week.
40 lap grand stock, 25 super trucks, 25 legends, 25 U cars.
Well, yeah, Lubno, if you're watching, I am going to be in town this weekend, so yes, I'll be spotting for you, keeping your butt out of trouble,
and
or putting it in trouble.
And 30 lap Pro 6, which will be our final points.
Did y'all race any more after that? Or
we got one more after that. We are running during the Super Street Showdown in Virginia State U-Car Championship. We will be racing that weekend.
Should let Steve try. I got a better idea. Let me try.
No comment. Let's see. What else will we
I'll tell you what, it have plenty of left side weight.
I ain't even gonna go there.
Hey, it worked in the late model.
Let's see.
You know what some of our tricks were, right? I used to put 2-liter bottles of water in my suit and everything. Amazing how I did that. 2 pounds over minimum.
I was looking for the points.
You're not going to find it in the racing schedule.
No, I was.
By the way, Jim's going to be at a car show in Kentucky.
What, next weekend?
Yeah.
The 29th?
Yeah, on the 1st. Oh, he wants to thank PC Doctor for fixing his computer also. Yay, team. I don't know what happened to Caitlin. I don't know if she got tied up with some sponsor stuff or what have you or what. But
I bet we got to go through it. I would almost bet you got to go through it.
You know,
one place at a time.
For too long, it'll be 8 o'clock by the time you find it. You realize it, right?
I know. I'm working on it. Yeah. See, Lindsey Bryant's in second place with 320. Casey Sipes in third with 292. I've got 430. So we got a 110-point lead. Warren's in 274 in fourth. TJ Guthrie's in fifth with 190. Joe White's in sixth with 170. And we are supposed to have, we're thinking 11 cars this week.
They're going to be how many did y'all have last week?
10.
10?
We're thinking 11. All right, I'll get out of this.
Yeah, let's get back on. What did you think about the Cup race?
I didn't get to see much of it.
But you heard about it.
I heard about it. Clint Boyer.
Tony went for the gas mileage thing. Was leading. Ran out of gas. Backstretch, coasted in 24th.
Yep, and Clint Boyer was running second, running a solid second.
Yeah.
Ended up winning. Way to go, Clint, Kansas boy. And he went from 12th in the points to second in the points.
Of course, you're right there with you're only 50-point spread.
It was a good race. Yeah, I heard it was a really good race. I heard the truck race was pretty good too. I don't even know who won the truck race. But I heard it was a good race.
Kevin Harvick.
Kevin won.
I believe.
That's right. Yeah, sure. He sure did, didn't he? Him and Kyle Busch again. Kyle finished like third. And
it was an interesting last few laps. We almost had one of the regular guys win it. I think it would have been his first win too. But they had a late caution down to the green, white checker thing.
Was it Steve Burt?
Just hit the button, hit speaker, and say, "Let's talk racing." Speaker.
Let's talk racing.
Trevor Edwards.
Hey, Trevor, what's up? Good thing you called.
we got an MIA reporter.
Trevor Edwards, you're Rolling Thunder Modified, joining us on the phone. Rolling Thunder Modified driver. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go into what we got to talk to today.
I'm Trevor Edwards. I'm 17 years old. I used to live in Shortsville, Kentucky, where I was born and raised. Then I moved down to Charlotte, North Carolina to pursue racing. I won Rookie of the Year this year and was the youngest winner in Modified at 17 at Newport Speedway.
Wow. And you're going to be up here next weekend, right?
October 2nd.
October 2nd.
Well, he's actually going to be here October 1st. You and y'all going to come up and practice the car out at the track, and then we've already been talking about the appearance you're going to be out there at the NASCAR Sports Grill too.
Yeah. Actually, Langley will be our first race. We're doing a paint scheme, or a wrap, I should say, to promote cancer awareness. We're going to put ribbons all over the car and have people who ever go on Facebook and send me a message or get a hold of me through y'all, Steel Rubber Products, anybody. We're going to put their name on the car, their loved ones, or people that lost the battle with cancer. We're going to put them on the car.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I told Hudson I'm going to try to get up with you guys and get you a little graphic to throw on there. Try to give you a little help.
All right.
I don't know if he texted you or showed you where it was or anything.
No.
So how's the year been going?
Actually, it's been really good for a rookie year. We won Rookie of the Year. It's going to be tough to beat Joe Scarborough. He's leading points by a lot right now, but we're still going to go out there and try to win more races. And I think Newport's probably the biggest part of the year when we won there. That was a real fun race against Joe for the win on green, white checkered.
Yeah, the thing is, you got hopefully, and I don't want to make this sound bad. You need to have Joe do bad at this weekend's race to tighten the points up a little bit better, and then y'all got those twin 75s to do when you're here, and hopefully that'll put everything, all the racing to the best.
Yeah, we don't want to wish bad luck on anybody, but that's pretty much the only way we're going to be able to win a championship this year. But we're not going to wish bad luck on Joe.
Where are you racing at this weekend?
We go to Ace Speedway.
Ace, down in Carolina, correct?
Yes, sir.
When you see him, and this is a private joke between me and Joe because we've had him in here before, tell him Roger is still waiting for his M&Ms.
His M&Ms?
Yes, my M&Ms. He still owes me M&Ms.
All right. Well, I'll tell him when I see him at Ace.
Okay. And every time I see him, I gave him a hard time. He was doing a special race out here, and they had the sponsors were doing some stuff. Hang on a second. I'm going to go snag the line. Maybe I'm missing in action. Reporter's calling me.
Trevor, I'll take over from here for a little bit. So, Trevor, now we're 17 years old, running a modified. What's kind of in the future for you?
We're hoping to run a couple ARCA races, move into trucks, and then pretty much see where it goes from there. We might run a super late model some next year or a little bit later in this year.
So all we want to do pretty much is race.
Oh, yeah. That's why I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, kind of just to pursue it.
And you know, I know a little bit about you. Your dad's been a racer for a long time, and you've been racing. You ran go-karts and all that too, haven't you?
Yeah, I started in go-kart, moved to Mini Cup, and then I moved to a series called Pro Challenge, which is kind of like a Legends car, but it looks like a miniature cup car.
Right.
And then I moved into modified straight from that.
And been loving it ever since, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've been loving it since I was 11 when I started. Dad and Grandpa did it, and I just kind of wanted to be following my dad's footsteps.
Well, cool. Now, Coming up to Langley, you've been all over the place running these modifieds. Ace, South Boston. Been to Langley before. How do you like? How do you like Langley?
Actually, we got 4 laps there. We started to blow up in practice, and we decided not to chance it in the race and blow up even bigger. So we didn't actually get to race. We actually ran 4 laps in practice, so that kind of sucks. But 4 laps, it seemed like it was going to be a pretty fun racetrack.
We just had the big modifieds, the Southern modifieds here, and every single one of them that was here loved the track. And those things got twice as much tire and twice as much motor, and they seem to handle it pretty well. Any thoughts of you going doing some Southern modified?
If anybody ever steps up and says they want me in a car, I'll definitely not say no to that. That'd be a ton of fun.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something else. You're doing this cancer thing. Let's talk a little bit about this. What has brought this on?
Well, one of the guys in my shop actually said, why don't we do a cancer car for October? Steve Sorensen does it every now and then. I said that'd be a good thing because my family that are real close to me have cancer right now or passed away from cancer. So it's my heart. I know there's many people out there that are in racing that would love to have their people in memory on the car honored, and I figured this would be a good way to do it with Langley and North Wilkesboro. There
you go. Now, is it going to be a pink car?
It's going to be pink and black.
Pink and black?
Yes.
That's all right. It's a great cause. I don't think you're going to get too much guff about it. So, I think it'll be a great thing that you're doing.
I just want to walk up to Joe after the race and say, hey, I beat you in a pink car. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I think he'll enjoy that.
Yeah, Steel Rubber Products is the people that are actually going to wrap it for us from Desert Works. So we're really excited about it.
Now, what other sponsors do you got here?
Correct Temp, which is my car owner's company. Steel Rubber Products, Airborne Coatings, Board Pressure Washing, and then Dirt Works is going to be doing the wrap on the car, so we'll probably put them on the car for Langley and North Wilkesboro. And then we'll have clearances, stakeouts on the car for Ace and maybe North Wilkesboro and Solo Manufacturing Company.
So you got some pretty good support this year.
Oh yeah, a bunch of little guys putting up money for us, and that makes a big difference in water racing.
So we're coming up Friday. We're going to do a little bit of testing. We're going to do the car show. Got Langley. What's on the schedule after that?
North Wilkesboro and the Snowball Derby is pretty much the only thing that's on the schedule for sure. We want to go to North-South Shootout and run there. We haven't decided if we're going to make it there or not.
So getting down here at the end of the season, and we know we got Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year wrapped up, second in points.
What jail were you at?
Oh, now you made me lose my concentration.
Rookie of the Year.
Not a bad goal for rookie of the season. Finishing second in the points, had some really good runs, got a win. I mean, could it have gone any better?
Winning championship is about the only thing else that we have our goal that hasn't been circled yet as a check mark. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I don't think anybody really expected us to come into the year and win a race and not look into it. We actually won that race going 60 of 75 laps we led, so we kind of dominated it. But the green white checker at the end made us earn it. And then points, we're second. Not a lot of people expect rookies to run second in points.
You're absolutely right. Not many do it. Not many win championships either. So
yeah, if we have it. Joe's a really good champion. He's run good all year. He's kind of had the Jimmy Johnson horseshoe, I call it. Every time we've had, or every time he's had bad luck, we end up having worse luck that race. Every time we have good luck, he runs second. So it's hard to beat a guy that's always up front, always consistent.
How many races did you guys end up doing this year?
I think we had 9 or 10. Not really sure on that one.
9 or 10. Did you go do any other kind of racing with that? Did you go do any IMCA or anything?
No, we decided to wait for all that to like at least the off season. So if something did happen at one of those races, we didn't hurt the car for Rolling Thunder Tour race. That was our main concern this year.
Staying healthy for that.
Yeah, we didn't want to go hurt a car and then have to rush to get it back together.
What? You're going on. You keep it.
Doing great. I was kind of hoping you had something else to kind of throw in here. You know.
Well, now, how's your partner in crime, your teammate? How's he doing this year so far?
I believe he's 4th in points right now. He's doing really good for a rookie. I'm really surprised on how good he's doing. The last couple races, he's really been picking it up. Really been running like we expected him to.
Now, when is he going to be able to make it for the autograph session too, or is he going to be getting in late?
He'll probably show up late that night. I don't know if he'll be able to make it for the autograph session or not. We're going to be able to make it because I'm leaving school early, actually. That's the only reason we're going to make it.
Well, yeah, because y'all still got to put in some time on the track too, since you didn't get too much last time.
We usually, if he's not there, I'll get in his car and I'll drive it and test it and make sure that it's something that I like. Because usually if I like it, he likes it just a little tighter, but not much.
Cool. You ever talk about... No, never. I ain't going to ask that question. That's one of the bad questions. Your team ain't going to help you out to get the championship.
No, we don't do that whole teamwork to win championships. We kind of... If we win a championship, we want to say we earned it. We didn't do it the wrong way. Because you'll always be remembered as that guy that won the championship because.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've seen it done before, but...
You can only invite 22 friends, by the way.
Well, I know. I'm going through, and I'm kind of picking.
We're playing with new stuff this week, Trevor. We actually, since a lot of the people we talked to are on Facebook, we set up a Facebook app with a chat room in there so people can go right in there from Facebook, and that way we can talk with everybody, chat with them, and questions they have we can put out to our guests and stuff like that. So Matt's over here trying some of the new stuff they got where he's trying to invite people, but it only lets you do 22 people at a time.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I got 3,300 people. You know how long it takes to invite them all?
I got a buttload to do that, on there too. So we're just going through and picking out. I'm going through and picking out just a few of them here. So there's Joe Scarborough himself.
Oh gosh.
Come on, man! You're not a Joe Scarborough fan?
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to finish that.
Always a good time.
Yeah, Trevor, when Joe was racing, it was about probably 3-4 years ago, we were doing a live interview from the middle of the Langley Speedway, and we were broadcasting on the internet. It was like the final race of the year before the Night of Destruction stuff and the U8, the U cars and stuff like that they have. But we took and we're sitting there, and he was talking about all the M&Ms the sponsors had specially made, with the race card number on it and then the name on the other side. And I kept telling him to bring in me some. He says, "Oh, just come over and get it." I said, "How the hell am I going to do it? I'm over here doing this show, right?" So finally, I get done with the show, go over there, and they're all gone. So every time I see him, whether it's at the track or on the show or call in, I always give him a hard time about where's my M&Ms.
All right, well, when I get to Langley and I see him, I'm definitely going to ask him about that.
That'll be cool. Now, did Matt go over with you any of your plans for this coming year?
What was that again?
Your plans for 2011. What have you got going so far?
There's a whole bunch of stuff in the works. Still Rubber Far Race will definitely be back on the car for modifieds, and hopefully they'll be on the ARCA car if we decide to go run an ARCA race. We're still trying to find some funding for the ARCA cars and the trucks. That's going to be our big thing we want to run next year, that and super late models.
Cool. Now, does your dad still have one of his trucks, or is he just going to get you a different one that's newer?
He has a truck that we have to update. It's actually a really good truck. We're going to use it for right now, and if we ever find enough money, we can go buy a new car or new truck. That's what we're going to do. But right now, we just have a truck we're going to update.
Cool. see. Poop. Hudson was telling me something. I'm trying to think of what it was.
Whatever Hudson told you, I'm sure it ain't good.
Oh goodness. These two guys probably. I don't know. Y'all probably text back and forth about what, every other day at least.
To me and Hudson.
Yeah.
At least once a week. Well, I always try to keep in touch with him, and he tries to keep in touch with me. But sometimes we get so busy we don't write each other back, or we wait a few days to write each other back. It's just we try though.
Yeah. One of the people in the chat room want to know, is there any dirt racing in your future?
We're not going to focus on dirt racing, but I would love to go run one, just because they look like they're so much fun. But not unless somebody says, "Hey, we got a dirt late model or a dirt modified or a wing sprint or something."
No. Remember, ARCA goes to dirt tracks.
Hey, if we want to run there, we can. But I don't know if we'll go there. I think we're going to go to Toledo or Salem. Then be our two main tracks we want to go to.
In other words, you're just going to do select ARCA events.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Some of the short track compatible, so you feel comfortable. And
yeah, we have to. You have to have a license in ARCA actually to be able to compete on short tracks, intermediates, and super speedways. You have to gain your license to race at them.
Yeah, just like
NASCAR, you got to be signed off and qualified on each track as you step up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There's quite a few drivers that I talk with, and they're always concerned about trying to what race to go to so that they can do that, and then like Bodine has to sign them off so they can do the next step up. That's like, strangely enough, if you go to Daytona with ARCA and you test and they let you run ARCA and you do pretty halfway decent ARCA, you don't wipe out and crash out everybody, you're basically good for everything ARCA does, because you're doing basically just about the longest race they have. And then do like Danica did, just turn right around and in their case, run a truck race and at Daytona, and then you'd possibly get signed off for that right away too.
Well, she had been on the big tracks through the IRL and all that. That's why she was allowed to go do the Daytona thing.
No. If you go to Daytona in ARCA,
am I right, Trevor?
We have to go to Rockingham or Salem or something before we can even go test at Daytona.
Yeah. And she was allowed to race at Daytona because of the IRL deal.
Because of her name, yeah. And then Junior was behind her, so they pretty much said, "Okay, you can do it."
Yeah. And not that she's not qualified. She was qualified to go that fast.
Yeah, she's been that fast in any car, so they figured she could handle it in a stock car.
So that means if I've gone 180 miles in a race car, I'm qualified for it? Come on now.
Not necessarily, but
yeah, Junior's signature behind you. You can pretty much do whatever you want.
That probably helped out quite a bit because they knew she would be in some really good equipment. But she had the talent to go do it. Running IRL is no easy task. So it was. Yeah, but she ran New Hampshire here last weekend, didn't she? In the Nationwide.
I think so.
Yeah, finished like 27th.
I didn't watch any of the Nationwide race or truck race or anything.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of it either. I wished I would have.
Yeah, I was at Hickory with my buddy. He races limited late models, and I was staying over there to spot with him.
Yeah, the reason I was talking about the different stuff, because like Dan, but I think because Dan's run the Indy Light Series and has run ARCA and stuff like that before, and the trucks, he can do the same thing Danica did.
Probably.
He can, because we were talking about that the other day.
Well, once you're a mile and a half, you can go do anything shorter. The speedways like Talladega and Daytona, you'd have to run a mile and a half and make sure you got approval to do it. TMS has a dirt track too, right?
Texas Motor Speedway?
Texas Motor Speedway does. Charlotte's got one. Atlanta's got a dirt track, if I remember correctly, too. They got one built right outside Texas. Yeah, Texas does. What, Trevor? We're looking at the chat and talking to you too. So, how we got on this dirt track thing?
Well, that was from where somebody asked about if we was going to do any dirt racing.
Well, listen, Trevor. I know you got a busy day going on and busy night, and you got school tomorrow, so we're going to cut you off here. give another plug to your parents, your sponsors, and we'll see you next Friday.
Yep.
All right, I'll see y'all then. But I want to thank Steel Rubber Products, Dirt Works, Wraps and Decals, Correct Temp, Clarence's Steakhouse, Solo Manufacturing. And I want to say thanks to my mom and my dad for always supporting me. And thanks for having me on the show tonight, boys.
Trevor, we'll see you next weekend.
All right, I'll see you then.
Thanks.
Later.
Yeah. Bye.
Cool.
Now we got 4 minutes until Candace.
It's supposed to be. She says what time and everything else. I gave her all the info, so we shall see.
So let's see what the chat room has to say. What do we want to talk about? Bristol used to cover the track with dirt. They have not done that in about 5 years. But they did, and that place was honking ass fast when they did. They were hauling ass down there.
Oh gosh, I've never been to Bristol when it was dirt, when it was covered.
Oh boy, they were fast down there.
So you didn't even record any of the races this past weekend, or watch the replays?
I don't have a recorder. I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't get to see a whole heck of a lot. I see Denny Hamlin spun out, and he still came back and finished like third or fourth.
Second.
Was he the one that was second?
I think he was second.
Jim, I'm not sure. More than likely.
The question they're asking him is if he's going to be running a Pro 6 car next year. Remember, some people are watching and not in the chat room.
Oh, they're just in the chat room.
Now, these guys are in the chat room and watching.
Oh, okay. So, I got you.
So
I don't know yet, Jim. More than likely, yes. We are working on another possibility. But we're not 100% sure which way we're going to go. We're more than likely going to stay in it. Both, yeah, might do both. We're talking about that, maybe doing a part-time in another division and then doing a full-time Pro 6 series. I'd like to. It's a great class. These cars are very fun. They're very affordable. If anybody that has never seen one of these, you got to come take a close look at them, because there's people out here that don't even know that these are real race cars. These are not something you take out of a junkyard and you put together. These are real, true blue race cars. So you need to look at them, because it's a great division. They're fast, and they're just a blast to drive. Hello, Smash-O.
Oh, Smash Outlaw.
Smash Outlaw.
Getting in the last couple of minutes before his racing gets started.
If I don't run Pro 6, let you know.
Because Dennis will want to run instead, or use your car.
Dennis, you can come up with 10 grand. You can buy a championship winning car. That's all I got to say.
No comment to that one.
I don't think we got a comment to that one.
So you got to remember, it's still about a 15-second delay on that. So.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh, let me move here. I got to move a little bit. Oh.
Smash is typing a message to us. That's the nice part here too.
Yeah, it does tell you when they're typing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
The only thing different is, like, on here you can't monitor without being in it. If on the other one we took and you could take and tell people we're
run the LTR Truck Series at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Just thought I'd drop in and check this out. Well, thanks for coming in and dropping in. I appreciate
that.
that.
Let's Talk Racing Truck Series. That's what LTR is.
Oh, that's right, it is.
We haven't heard from Smash in a long time.
I got to go check that out.
I tell you what, you can't get in there and race. I don't think there's a. He's 11,000 short.
Only 11,000 short.
But
that's funny.
Yep. Melvin Pygmies too. You sorry about that?
The Pygmies.
Never mind. You gotta watch the cable guy.
Oh, Smash Outlaw left.
He said that's now funny liar, and he says, "I apologize for all the Pygmies."
All the Pygmies in
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yes, Smash. I think he's got pretty much all the racing slots filled. So.
Is this like a series?
He's right here asking. You talk to him, he'll type right away, you know.
Smash, is this? Do you run like a point series in this, or is this just like a? We start our 2003 October 12th. So in other words, you can join this NASCAR 2003 Truck Series season, and you can have 43 drivers, and you guys race every Wednesday. Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Or 36? I think it's 36.
Yeah, there's 36 in trucks, but I think they only do 18 or 22 or something like that.
He's typing.
Oh, he said all
43. And so, in other words, it's almost like a it's a series. In other words, you got the same 43 drivers every race. Linda, I'm sorry you lost your sound.
But we're kicking out sound. Test one, or maybe.
Yeah, we're kicking it out good.
Okay, yeah.
We race Monday through Friday. Now, is that series you got to race every night to be in that series, or do you run like the trucks just on Wednesday night and the Cup guys like on Thursday night?
I got an idea. Smash. You know the phone number here. Call in 757-727-9263 in case you lost it. And then it'd be a lot easier to talk to you and question you since we have a MIA, 2 MIAs tonight. I don't know what happened to Caitlin. She's usually pretty good about being on time.
Jim, we're putting out. I'm on it. You got a call. All right, give us a call.
That way everybody else can ask questions about it too. Now when it rings, you can either just hit the speaker straight off without even doing anything. Actually, hit the line and then hit the speaker, because I can't remember if that's set to...
I hit line speaker.
Okay.
What's the mute thing beeping for?
That's because I got it set so it doesn't ring. Oh, he's calling the other line. Let's Talk Racing.
Hey, bud, it's Smash.
Hey, Smash, what's up, man?
He read the one off the
We're about
page.
to do our online truck series, but yeah, we'll tell you what's going on. We're still racing Monday through Friday. Each night's a different series, like the World of Outlaws, and then of course Wednesday night is our Let's Talk Racing Truck series. We're about to start October the 12th. We just opened a new server for NASCAR 2003, and of course all the series that we race on PlayStation and Xbox, we're going to carry over to that. So we'll be...
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Smash, if you're listening, call on the 757-727-9263. Whoa.
I don't know. They didn't answer the phone. Smash, call back again. I know you're watching.
Call on the 727 number. I didn't reset the other number. It's on a laptop. And we usually reset it
Smash
before.
got squashed.
757-727-9263.
The screen is too small. Yeah. Old Age City. And we don't have Candace calling in yet.
Huh. I was looking for her message. I haven't seen it pop up here yet.
If they do any races at Texas Speedway outside of College Stadium, Texas. Oh, the old Texas Speedway. A lot of people don't remember that. I don't think they do. I think it actually has been tore down. I don't believe that Texas Speedway is there anymore. You're talking about the one they raced at around the 70s, 60s, and 70s. They raced in Texas. I think it was mid-70s. It won't let me call. Try 757-727-9263. 9263. Yeah, I believe they tore that place down. Oh, it is still there? I know they haven't raced there in a long time. It's been mid-70s. And been on it in years. Yeah, I didn't think so. But that was a nice place to race. That was like Ontario, California. They raced in Ontario. And they haven't raced at that place in a long time. Yeah, I know it's years, not ears. I got it. Let's talk racing.
Smash again.
All right, Smash, you're back.
Yeah, man, I apologize. I don't know what happened.
That's all right.
Yeah, the other line that we usually have everybody called in on, I didn't send anything out this time, and I usually reboot it. It's one of those magic jacks attached to a laptop.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you on my end, but I just want to call in real quick and tell you what was going on. And sure you guys are doing all right.
So you actually do this through PlayStation, and tell us, how do you do it?
Well, we actually do it Xbox and PlayStation, but our biggest thing is doing it through PC now. You know, NASCAR 2003 is an older game, but it's a favored game. A lot of people like to play it, so we started a new server last week, and like I was saying, we're going to carry all the series over that we normally run on NASCAR 09 through PlayStation and Xbox. We can bring them in to the NASCAR 2003 game, which is PC.
So how much does this cost to get into it? Is this a free service?
You can pick that game up used. I mean, like I say, it's not a game you see anymore. You can pick it up used for a few bucks, and you'll be able to jump in. And like I say, it holds 43 slots, which 43 people are welcome to attempt it. But normally we do it based on time, because you don't need 43 cars on the track.
Okay.
Yeah, see, all you got to do is have the game.
Yes, sir. All you got to do is have the game, and I can.
Right up here.
That's a 4.
Oh, that's 2004. Okay.
NASCAR 2003.
I probably got some of those floating around somewhere too.
Well, you just send me an email, and I got a link for you, and I'll get you connected.
Okay, cool.
That'll work. Real quick, man, I want to say happy birthday to Mr. A.J. Frank, driver of the number 56 Speedco USAR Chevrolet.
A.J. Frank.
I'm not going to tell you his age. I'm sure he'd get mad at me.
Oh, if you're scared, say you're scared.
I ain't scared. He's 36. You know I ain't scared.
Oh.
I didn't get my nickname by chance.
I didn't get a chance to run into your wife this time.
Well, she's busy. She's down there at Bristol. I'll be at North Wilkesboro. You going to be there?
I don't know where I'm going here lately. I like this weekend, I'm supposed to be here. I almost had to go to Dover to go spotting for one of our nationwide driver friends.
Pretty cool.
Then next weekend, I'm being asked to go to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
And be here.
Cheers.
You know, so it's one of those things. You never know where everybody's going to tug you to.
Yeah, well, I hope you make it, man. I'd like to see you out there at North Wilkesboro. It'll be cool, because from my understanding, they didn't do anything special to the track. No painting, no repaving, just letting it go as it is.
When's that one supposed to be?
2 weeks?
That's a good question. Let me ask her.
No, it's in October. It's mid-October.
Over what?
Yeah, I want to say it's like the 12th or somewhere around there.
Second and third is what she's saying.
Second and third, that's what it is.
You gotta ask the boss lady. She knows everything.
But I've heard they've kept the place up pretty decent, and that it does look pretty good.
Oh, it looks amazing. We were down there for the Red Dirt Rising movie premiere back in May, shortly after, well, actually the day of the Rockingham race, and the place looks great. I mean, they were giving away pieces of the old Junior Johnson grandstand, which I think is awesome. I remember sitting there as a kid.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, they say the place really does look good. They say it really does.
Hey, I just think a few simple little changes, man, they'll be ready to go cup racing again.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Now, question away from the Rockingham. Now, are you going to try to go to the in the UAR doing the last race with the ARCA at Rockingham? I mean, Rockingham.
When is that? November, right?
No, that's middle of
October.
October.
No, there's a November. Yeah, but it's October 23rd or 20.
Hold on.
I'll definitely be there. Mr. Hillenberg has got a pretty facility out there. He always puts on a good race. I'd love to see another race there.
Yeah, I enjoyed last year when I went. That was the first time I went there. We were actually streaming live from inside the The media center.
Beautiful place. The media facility is awesome.
Oh yes, excellent place. A lot of nice people I met there too.
I think if you ask the Cup guys what tracks they would like to have back on the schedule, the first two they're going to say are Wilkesboro and Rockingham.
I'd have to say Darlington. I mean, I know they cut them down to racing, but I'd like to see UARA and USAR get into that type racing into Darlington and Richmond, which would be awesome. But anyway, don't let me hold y'all up. I was about to go start our sim race.
You aren't holding us up. One of our usual reporters, for some reason, she wound up being MIA tonight.
He said he's got to go start the sim race up. So
October the 9th.
Well, you know, I kind of got that. I own this provisional, so they ain't gonna start without me.
Well, listen, go get it started, Smash, and got any good news? We'll get hooked up. I want to get up and play some games with you for a while.
Absolutely, man. That sounds like a blast. And you know, you may not want to talk to me after I spin you a couple times.
Oh, listen, I've been spun out enough this year.
It feels like
Watch
it feels like he's been in a washing machine.
That's right. You watch. I'll be driving the number 73 Agnew car. It's ugly but fast.
There you go. That's all. Hey, it just got to be fast. That's all that matters.
That's right, man. And thanks for letting me call in.
Hey, no problem. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the Rockingham race, October the 9th. I seem to remember it was right around that time because the Charlotte races at that same time.
Right about that same time, yeah.
Yeah,
I am used to it, Jim. Oh, wait.
Speaker.
That was my fault.
Operator error.
Operator error. I should have had 4 wins this year. I lost 2 races by getting spun on the last lap. So, it happens. I mean...
Well, you still got this weekend.
I still got the big race, too. I mean, you know, we're going to go in a little bit more relaxed than we have been. It's going to be kind of enjoyable. And it'll be a good time. We'll have fun with it.
Cool.
You know what?
What?
We can do something we have not done.
And it won't work because
hardly ever.
Because I was thinking about calling Mark Schmuck.
No. We are done. I've had a very long day. Let's call it a great night. And I got to make a business call at 8:15 anyway, so I'm out of here no matter what. Don't call Mark. Because I'm serious. I got to leave at 8:15.
Yeah. Mark's always fun.
I got pics of me in the pits after the last spin. You do? I want to see them. Are they on Facebook? And I was a good boy. You got to admit, Jim, I was a good boy. I did not throw a temper tantrum.
You didn't know he threw a temper tantrum. He just disappeared.
I did it behind the scenes.
Disappeared. Of course, now if you knew the radio channel, you might have heard something.
We don't even want to go there.
Okay, fine.
We don't even want to go there. So.
Hey, you still need to get.
I want to see those pics, Jim. I really do.
Well, he's typing. Give him a second. Melanie's both typing too.
Melanie Edwards. How come that sounds so familiar, Melanie? Yeah, I thought I did very well. I was very calm, you know, in front of everybody, I should say.
You got to be careful what you do with this doggone chat room.
Oh, you want to see him too, Dennis? I didn't throw a fit. I really did. I was very, very calm. Roger, sit still. You sure that's Roger? If that's me.
I'm sure she knows the difference.
Okay.
She knows who I am.
Thanks, Jim. I'd love to see him. I was actually very calm. Old age has set in. So.
Oh, excuse me. Must have been that Mountain Dew.
No, I really was. I was a good boy. Both times.
He disappeared and settled down, and he did good that way. That's unlike some of the people out there, and just you put a microphone in their face and it's too late.
trying to listen to the show, but her Mac will not let me listen to live. Any ideas why I can listen to the archived ones, but not live?
Let me give you
Keep jumping in and out of chat. I had to upgrade Firefox. Melanie,
I'm going to take and shoot you a different link and see if this helps you out listening to it on your Mac live.
Upgrade. She had to upgrade Firefox. I know that's Firefox. Boy, everybody's typing all at once.
Goodness, somebody calling in late.
Let's talk racing.
Hi, this is Caitlin.
Well, hi, Caitlin. What happened to you?
I'm a little bit late.
Yeah.
Caitlin Shaw, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it really? Could it be?
Well, I didn't know if this other girl, Canis or whatever, might have.
Oh, well, I haven't got a response from her like she was doing anything. How you doing tonight, Caitlin? I'm
doing really well. My phone's a little frozen, but I'm here.
Your phone's frozen?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm in North Carolina, where I always am. It just it won't let me receive or send calls.
Oh, as in locked up frozen. I thought you meant like as in cold frozen.
Oh no, like locked up.
Aha.
Thank you, Jim. I'm not Caitlin. I'm also reading the chat here, and kind of talking to you, Dennis. I don't know. I would love to go. That's one thing that we did talk about. Maybe go and do some dirt racing next year. Jim, I appreciate the compliment. I thought I did a pretty good job of composing myself on that whole thing. So appreciate it. Caitlin, give us some truck news.
Well, the trucks are in Las Vegas this week, and there's a full show. I believe there's 41 trucks that are entered, so it should be a pretty good race at the track. And there's I believe that Ricky Carmichael, it's his first time racing there, as well as Jennifer Jo Cobb, and I saw where, let's see, I think James Busher is running that race too, and Taylor Malson. So it's they're all kind of coming back to the truck series and making their first starts there, and so it should be a pretty good race.
Did you get a chance to see this last race at Dover? Or not Dover, New Hampshire?
At New Hampshire, well, yeah, with Bush taking the lead with bumping James Busher a little bit there, yeah.
You got to see it. That was a pretty good race, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Harvick and Bush pretty much dominated the whole thing, but I thought it was good that James Busher got up there towards the end. Unfortunately, he didn't get the win, but good effort on Bush, I guess.
I thought everybody did a pretty good job. James Busher was kind of in a, how would you say, a bad situation.
Yeah.
He had it won though, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get it.
Yeah, I was hoping for him too, and until they got that last caution, and that just put it all downhill.
Yeah, definitely.
We're playing with a new chat room.
Okay.
And this has been very interesting, actually. I like that one. There we go. CaitlinShawRacing.com. Jim, thanks for that. He just put a link to one of our chat members. Put up a link to your website.
Oh, great. Well, thank you, Jim. Is that right?
Yep, Jim did it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
He has a very unique car that he gets to drive around in. It's a Buick, and it's got the Kyle Petty scheme from 19.
I think we figured it out. 81, 82?
85, I thought.
Oh wow, that's really neat.
It has the number 42.
I helped decal it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you helped decal.
Yeah, I helped decal. It's a cool car. It's the identical one that he ran. I think it was 82 or 83. Buick Regal, number 42.
1981.
81. Yep, I knew it was right around there. And neat looking car. Street legal.
Great. I had the opportunity to meet Kyle Petty at the Atlanta race, and he was a very nice guy, so that was a pretty neat experience.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you would have loved to have been here with him on the show when we had him back a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh god,
Yeah, really nice guy.
It was supposed to be only 15 minutes long, maybe 20.
Caitlin, it never is.
But we asked him about Danica at the time. He was on till 9:20 before we finally got him off. But it wasn't all about Danica. It was a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we spent about 45 minutes. He was one of the last ones to call.
Yeah, I know to put him on at 7:45 because I know how much he goes.
Wow, that's great.
So.
But we had a very good time with him. Every once in a while, I'll text him with some info or something like this, and he'll shoot back info. Me and Matt are still waiting to challenge him and Rutledge to the NASCAR Smarts.
Oh, that'd be pretty good. I don't know. I think you guys could do it.
They've pulled some out of their tail ends when I've been watching the show. We actually had a friend of mine, Dan Brody.
You're right, Jim.
A friend of his was on the show at was it Martinsville? No, it wasn't Martinsville. It wasn't Richmond. It was before Richmond. Remember we had him on the show here, Zach. He and some other guy, the guy he didn't even know the other guy, they wound up being on the show, and they cleaned their clocks. I mean, remember the one you had the question for that you said?
Yeah, and I screwed the car. Yeah,
and he had it right, and you had the answer wrong.
They won the last NASCAR Smarts. Yeah, how fun is it? Linda Ramsey wants to know how fun is it to drive the Camping World Truck Series?
Oh, it's a blast. I love it. I love that you're on the wheel the whole time. You don't really have any long breaks or anything because they're shorter races. So you're really up on the wheel the whole time. I love it.
And you got the Red Horses working with you some more. Is it
Red Horse Racing, right?
Red Horse Racing, right?
I'm actually working with DGM Racing for this next race. Maria Gosselin.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm really excited because we're gonna get an opportunity to go test the truck first, which I didn't get last time. So I think that's going to really help me out a lot, especially on these one-day shows. So I think that'll be really, really good for us. And then I'm also, I believe that we're going to have Johnny Chapman as my crew chief. That's not finalized yet, but I'm pretty sure. And I've worked with Johnny before in the late models, so it should be much more of a comfortable experience for me.
Yeah, you guys will know each other. It'll be a lot more comfortable. You're right.
Definitely.
So, and Jim, you're right. It was about Victor Junction Gang Camp. It was because that's when they brought out about the Kansas City opening, the one up in Kansas City.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
So we talked a lot about that.
Yeah, we put a lot of mileage, I tell you, on that one.
Because we had little Corey French on.
Yeah.
So. But Caitlin, give us some other good news. What's the gossip in the truck series?
Wait, what?
What's the gossip in the truck series?
Gossip? Well, I haven't been in the truck garage lately. I don't know all of the inside gossip.
Well, you got any other good gossip other than the trucks? Come on now, we got to have some fun here tonight. Other than watching Matt trying to lean backwards and bust his butt. Do you get to chat? Are you just doing the talking over your phone, or do you got a chance to watch the show too while you're doing this?
No, right now I'm just I'm on my friend's cell phone actually. So.
But yeah, you should watch sometimes. I don't know if you ever watched the archives or not.
Yeah, well, I tried to watch last week's, but last week's didn't work. But I've watched more when I've been on and put it onto my website and stuff. So it's really cool to see you guys on there. Maybe sometime I'll have to head up your way.
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
Did you get the message I sent you through Facebook?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you had sent me a thing, said you couldn't watch it, and I put a message to you. When I got your message, I had just put it on the server about 15 minutes before. So if you go to check it now, you should be able to watch it without any problem.
Oh, good. Okay. This weekend I'm heading to Dover, and morning at like 5:45 in the morning. So that's a little bit of the downside, but and then we'll have Ryan Truex's Camping World East or CNN East Series race on Friday night, and he's going to clinch the championship there. So that's going to be pretty neat. We're going to have a press conference for him.
Oh, cool.
And we have a new sponsor there. It's a tow truck in a box, so we'll be announcing that. In fact, it's a pretty neat product. It's like an as seen on TV product. So it's pretty cool. And then we'll have Trevor Bain running in the nationwide race on Saturday. And I saw Justin Allgaier at dinner a little bit ago, and I think that he might be going to Roush, is kind of the rumors I've heard there, but I'm not positive on that.
Who's that going to Roush?
Did you say Justin?
Justin Allgaier?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, there was something I saw posted the other day. Ashley posted something on Facebook about she wasn't going to make any comments or post anything on Facebook about anything about his job at this point in time.
Right.
And, of course, that sends a little question mark automatically to everybody. All right, what's going on?
Exactly.
Well, he still technically is with Penske. He has been released. He's not released. He is free to pursue other opportunities. He has not been officially released. He is just free to look around because they don't have a sponsor. Verizon is leaving at the end of the year. That's all it is. They didn't say he was done at Penske. They just said they are not going to have the funds for him to race next year unless they come up with the funds.
That's about like...
But I had heard the same thing. I also heard another team was looking at him too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gibbs was looking.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Wait, what?
Somebody in the chat room wants to know if you have a boyfriend.
I do, actually.
Well, good.
She's too young for you anyway, Dennis. Missed what she said. About what? She has a boyfriend.
No, this is Linda. She was saying something about her husband called.
Dang, husband called at the wrong time. Missed what she said.
Hey, Linda, you can always catch the archive version. If you missed it the first time, you get the rerun. Dennis is engaged, and he's asking if you got a boyfriend. That's good. Oh, jeez. See some of the stuff we got to put up here?
All right, we got to get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Okay, if you want to run off, I'll finish up with Caitlin.
You sure?
You go do your sponsor stuff.
I got to go take care of some business.
Okay, good luck.
Get going, or you ain't going to get going.
Wait, I'm trying to read. I got to shut this down. Caitlin, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
And if you ever get a chance, come up this way.
Hey, Caitlin.
I want to tell you something. I'll tell you later. I do got something, but I'll tell you later.
Did you also hear about Jeff Gordon's stuff? A little issue with DuPont.
Caitlin.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said about DuPont and Jeff Gordon?
I actually have not.
You didn't hear about that? That DuPont is not renewing sponsorship with them next year.
Really? I didn't even hear that.
I heard they were considering. Walmart was considering sponsoring.
I've heard Walmart also heard possibly might be going to Tony Stewart, and there was somebody else that was talking about Tony Stewart also. I have to go look in my notes, but yeah, it's starting to get to that time where everybody's starting to juggle around who's going to be around next year for the cars and everything. But Rick Hendrick has told Jeff, don't worry about the small stuff, we'll take care of it. So, as I say, we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
All right, y'all are done.
What?
Shut her down.
I'm just over here. Jim was saying something about neither is Walmart or something like that.
Walmart was supposed to, was in talks, I should say.
Oh, Trevor joined in finally in the chat room.
Trevor Edwards?
Yeah. We had Trevor Edwards on here earlier. I don't know if you know him or not.
No, I've heard of the name, I believe, but I'm not sure.
Well, his father, Wayne Edwards, ran in the truck series, and Trevor runs in the Rolling Thunder Modifieds.
Okay, yeah. I've heard his name before. I just couldn't place it.
Wayne Edwards
Wayne Edwards will be the truck driver. Now, they're both going to be up here at Langley, not this weekend, but the following weekend, because they're having a dual 75 Rolling Thunder Modified race at Langley Speedway.
Oh, that's great.
So if you don't have nothing doing that weekend, you can always swing up here.
Okay.
And you have to, or just plan on anytime you want to be out here, come on out here.
Okay, I'll definitely have to work on that.
So, sorry about that. Now I'm having to do multitasking, talking to you and answering questions Sponsorship for the 24 is a small stuff. But anyway, since you've been looking into your truck series, what are they coming up with a total number to give you a good full-time sponsorship?
Well, it kind of varies from team to team, but right around like $3 million. You could probably negotiate for a little bit less, depending on like crash clauses.
Yeah.
I would say right around the $3 million mark.
Okay. Now, is this where you're going to go to a team and they're going to supply everything and you just do all the driving?
Yes.
Now, if somebody, have you looked into what it would take to do a full-scale blown operation? Bringing a team together and doing the whole thing from scratch?
I have not. I know Jennifer Jo Cobb did that, and I'm pretty sure she budgeted well. It's from what I understand, talking to her and listening to other people. But I think that she did it pretty reasonably for herself. But it would be very hard to do all of that. I believe she bought out James Busher's old stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she did buy out somebody else's stuff. I know that. I didn't know who it was.
A little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
I think that helps, but I'm not sure what it would be to buy everything new and that kind of.
Yeah, because I know she was telling us that most of hers is being funded by her clothing stuff that she does online.
Yes. Yeah, I know she does a lot with her online website and then her public speaking.
Yeah. And of course Mike Harmon's helping her out too.
Right.
So now you were talking about the one team you've talked to. Is this just going to be for a 1 or 2 race deal, or are you going to try to go for a full-time ride or something like that with them?
I'd like to do a full-time ride. I don't have the funding right now, but I'm talking with a lot of sponsors that are somewhat interested. So it's just kind of a matter of coming up with all of it. And it probably, if I did come up with it, it probably wouldn't be for a full season right away. It'd probably be for a few races at a time and then put another few races at a time together.
Yeah.
Just because it's hard to come up with that all at once, obviously. But I'm working on it, and I think that 2011 looks pretty good.
Okay. Now, if you were to take and start running, now I've got a question for you.
Okay.
And this popped up in a different series. Now, you've already run a race, at least in the truck series.
Yes.
If you went and ran another, say this year you ran a couple more races.
Right.
And then next year you just all of a sudden you got funding for a full ride. Would they consider you still a rookie?
I believe I would still be a rookie next year also, because I've only run 2 shows. I believe you have to run 4 to 5 shows, I believe, before you're not considered a rookie. But I'm not positive on that.
Okay. Because a friend of mine, they were questioning his rookie status. He had signed up for a division in late models. He did not run. Then he was off for a year and then finally did run the next year. And it actually popped up questionable whether he actually still had rookie status since he already held a license before. But of course that's in those divisions, not up in the truck and nationwide and cup series.
Right. I know that you can run 4 to 5 shows in the season before and then still be considered a rookie the next year. But I'm not positive how it works over a few years. But I know that I would imagine, because if I didn't race this year and I ran next year, I would still be considered a rookie. So cool. I believe that it.
Okay, cool. Well, alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you get out of here so you can. Did you pass your test the other day you had to study so hard for?
I believe I did. I'm still waiting on results, but I think it went pretty well.
Well, good. All right. Well, go ahead and we'll let you throw some of the sponsors out there and thank the people that need to be thanked, and we'll go ahead and let you get out of here, and we'll go ahead and shut down the show.
I would like to thank the Oil Medics and Community Healthcare Service. With Jess and Shannon, they've both they're committed to running Phoenix again with me, and that will be their second race with me. So I'm really excited about having them back on board, and then as well as Bill Joy with the Oil Medics,
cool.
And of course the Let's Talk Racing crew. Sorry I was late today, but
we were worried about you. I
know.
I was back and forth. I was texting away, and finally I said, "Oh heck, I'm gonna go around the corner." I was calling away. I said, "Oh my God, something's happened to the poor girl."
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, you have a good night. Be safe, and we will catch you on next time on the show.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'd like to thank everybody tonight for being with us on Let's Talk Racing, and appreciate all the people we had in the chat room tonight. And feel free to invite more people in here. We want to have a good time every time we're on here. Once again, thanks for being here. We'll see ya!